So this week marks 55 years of Star Trek on TV. September 8th, 1966. I don't know if you guessed, but I like Star Trek. Greetings, Dave here, DCPFX. I wanted to talk today about this. Now, granted, I'm 2 days late because the actual anniversary was the September 8th, and now here we are on the 10th. But I just wanted to say, hey, congratulations, Star Trek. It's been 55 years since you first hit the airwaves, and you've become a cultural phenomenon. Now, let me just explain it for a second. 55 years ago, a small show ended up on TV. A wagon train to the stars, I think is what Gene Roddenberry presented it as. And the pilot, too cerebral. Nope, pass. Lucille Ball, Desilu Production, said, I think this has got something. Let's try another. Where No Man's Gone Before. Okay, good, we'll do it. So the first episode, Man Trap, I believe it was Man Trap, showed up on September 8th, 1966. I was not yet born. 1967 I was born. I never saw Star Trek when it was on the air originally. But in the 70s, it was on all the time. And look at this. I'm a Trekker. I have a phaser, a hypo, a pad, another phaser, cortical simulator, visor, and of course the pièce resistance, my tricorder. So yes, I like Star Trek. And now, if you know me at all, and hopefully you're getting to know me now, I've always been in sci-fi. I love sci-fi stuff. Buck Rogers and all that stuff that's out there. I love Voyagers, back in the 80s. But Star Trek has always stuck with me. There's certain shows that I love, and I haven't even gotten to all the ones that I love. I got a few more videos to do on shows that I really love from the 90s. But Star Trek has always been there. It's always been there. In the 70s, I watched all the ones where Kirk was a Native American sort of thing, and Kirk through Enterprise opened up some weird things. I haven't watched the original series in years. I haven't watched it in years. But I remember, as it was described to me, as I was a kid, 1979, I was talking in the family room with my mom, and the commercial came on for the motion picture, and I was like, until it ended. And I saw it in the theater. I saw it in Barrie in the Roxy Theater, which is no longer there. It became the Rocks as a nightclub, and it became something else. I don't even know what it is because I don't go downtown anymore. I saw it as a safety patroller. Thank you. We went and saw Star Trek the Motion Picture. Very cerebral again. And then Wrath of Khan. Wow, Wrath of Khan. And then all the other movies. And like once a year, I'll go through and I'll watch them again and again and again. I think I'm up to Insurrection now because I've seen First Contact so many times. I'm just going to sort of jump over First Contact because I watch it so often it doesn't really matter. But something that came on the air 55 years ago, and they're still making it. Like we've got Strange New Worlds coming up. We've got Discovery Season 4, Picard Season 2, and 3 are coming eventually. Lower Decks, it's still going strong. So all I can say, kudos, Mr. Roddenberry had a great idea. Well done. Now there are people who say that we will never get to a Star Trek world. No one is that, sort of self-giving. Everyone's like me, which is very true. There are a lot of people like that out there. But I've always thought that, if something were to come, like the Vulcans were to come and show us, as they say in First Contact, we're not alone in the universe, I think this whole planet could come together as one. Not in my lifetime. In fact, First Contact, I'll be really old when First Contact comes in, what have we got, another 40 years to go. So, yeah, I won't see it, but you know what? I have hope. I have hope. I've always been more of a Trekker than a Star Wars, or Star Wars is like kind of, dirty and grimy and falling apart, and, you flew here in that thing, it's a hunk of junk. Anyway, I love the whole Star Trek aesthetic, as you can tell. But that's just, to me, I enjoy it. So that's just, I want to get off my chest because I love Star Trek, and I just can't believe we've gotten to this point. I think it's time to pop in some more original series just because. They're still on Netflix, and even if they're not, I've got them on DVD. So, happy Star Trek. Happy anniversary to Star Trek, and hey to all my friends out there who are Trekkers. Live long and prosper. So that's my video for today. Hope everyone's having a great day. We'll talk to you all later. In fact, I'm going to go, before I go that, talk to you later.